Good afternoon, Penn Trafford, and welcome to a new edition of What's Up Warriors. I'm Emma.
And I'm Maria.
Today we stopped by Sunrise for the Read Across America program and the nurse's office for another installation of Warrior Wellness. And for those of you who missed What Makes You Happy Day on March 3rd, we have a story for you.
Then we make a stop at yoga on 3rd for a quick yoga lesson with their teen teacher, finishing with a cross-curriculum story with forensics.
Every year on March 2nd, readers all across the country celebrate Read Across America Day. We sent Matt Simkovic to the elementary schools to see how the students were celebrating the holiday and why PTV sent down crews to make them a book brought to life.
And see how they were celebrating National Read Across America Day in honor of Dr. Seuss's birthday.
We have been celebrating Dr. Seuss Week for a couple years now here at Sunrise. The kids have really enjoyed participating in all of the Dr. Seuss activities. We have had the high school video students coming down for a couple years now to share their projects that they make in video class with our students here at Sunrise. The children here at Sunrise have enjoyed watching the videos and also meeting the video students while they're reading the Dr. Seuss books to our children.
We've always welcomed the high school kids in to show us all of their hard work. I get a big kick out of seeing my former students coming back to present to my current students, and I can show them how much what they're learning at school is applicable to what we're doing here. We get a big kick out of seeing everybody, and the kids really enjoy hearing all of the different stories that the kids present to us.
All right, so basically what I did is I came in, I read to the kids a regular book, and then I showed them a video that I made through editing. It's the same exact book, and we brought it to life through editing. They enjoyed it, and all in all, today was a great day.
Today we had the Penn Trafford Video Club come in. They showed a video to the kids that was a Dr. Seuss book, and then they also read to the kids a Dr. Seuss book. They did this when I taught 5th grade, and the 5th graders loved it, and the kindergartens love it as well. The kids have been participating at home as well with a variety of different Dr. Seuss themed reading activities. Obviously, our goal for the week is to promote as much reading as possible.
That's all from the elementary schools. This has been Matt Simkovic reporting for PTV.
As allergy season approaches, you or a fellow student might be experiencing or about to experience allergy symptoms. Brendan Burns and Sarah Gabani sat down with Nurse Popovich to see how you can deal with these symptoms this year.
With spring in full bloom, allergy season is starting again. We sat down with Nurse Popovich to see what all we need to know about allergies.
Allergies are when your body has an immune response to a trigger, something that your body has a reaction to. The best way to deal with allergies is to treat the symptoms and also stay away from the things that you are allergic to. Sometimes when you have an environmental or a seasonal allergy, like if you're outside and pollen, trees, grass, things like that affect you. You may have congestion, your head may feel full, or you may have a runny nose. Sometimes you can take over-the-counter medications such as Claritin, Zyrtec, Allegra. Those are kind of medications that you can take that are over-the-counter medication that help those types of symptoms. A lot of times people will react to allergies in the springs because of everything blossoming. You know, with spring, we're starting to see plants, trees, the grass starts growing, everything starts blooming, and the pollen and things are blowing off and coming towards us. So you'll start to see people having the allergic reactions to those outdoor environmental. Now, sometimes people have severe allergic reactions and they will have to carry an EpiPen. We have EpiPens throughout the school that God forbid someone has that kind of reaction. The teachers are all trained on how to administer an EpiPen. And that is given if we truly do see a severe reaction.
That's all you need to know about allergy season. This has been Brendan Burns and Sarah Gabani reporting from PTV.
March 3rd was National Be Happy Day. Jake Schick went around PT to find out what makes our fellow students happy.
March 3rd was National Be Happy Day, so I decided to go around PT and asked our fellow students what makes them happy.
Buffalo chicken pizza? Yeah, just had some.
What makes you happy?
Waking up every day and seeing my friends.
Grapes. Also.
Sleep's pretty good.
Grapes.
Sleep's great.
Grapes.
Grapes are great. Grapes are nice. Yeah, grapes are pretty good. A lot of antioxidants.
What makes you happy?
Ooh, chocolate. Flowers. I don't know.
Happy New. All right.
Food.
We got a lot of those. What makes you happy?
Food.
Okay, can we say something that's not food?
Video games.
What makes you happy?
I'd have to say probably my dog.
So what makes you happy?
Sleeping. And food. Watching The Office on Netflix. I just really like chocolate.
What makes you happy?
Playing hockey.
Playing hockey makes him happy. What makes you happy? What makes her happy? What makes you happy?
You do.
What makes you happy?
Video games.
What makes you guys happy?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
It is a loaded question.
Yeah,
I need a
probably
list of
nothing
stuff.
at this point.
Nothing makes you happy.
No. That's so sad.
What makes you happy?
The sun.
The sun
Yes.
makes you happy.
Yes.
Hopefully this made you happy. The studio's got it from here.
With the stresses of high school, many students are looking for a way to relax. Yoga on 3rd offers that with a fun, stress-free atmosphere. Emma and Rory talked to Madison Kober, a teen teacher there, about her personal yoga experience and what Yoga on 3rd is truly about.
Yoga on 3rd is a family-owned yoga studio where one of our very own PT students teaches. We sat down to talk to her about what her studio has to offer.
Our yoga studio is called Yoga on 3rd. It is located on 3rd Street in Irwin. So this studio is actually owned by my aunt. She decided she wanted to open a yoga studio because she really had a passion for it, and I was very passionate about it, and she asked me if I would teach. And at first I really didn't want to because, I don't know, I was only 12 or 13 and I didn't think that teaching was for me, but she convinced me to go to a yoga training, and that's when I knew like I absolutely was going to be a teacher and hopefully teach for a very long time. At the studio, we offer a few different types of classes. We have gentle classes in the mornings usually, and they are more for, they're just stretching, nice beginner-friendly classes. And then in the evenings, we have something called Mellow Flow, and that's a little bit kind of a step up, and you move a little bit more. It's, you build a little bit more heat. We also have Energizing Flow, which is a step up from Mellow Flow. Just a little bit, the poses become a little bit more difficult. And then on Friday nights, which is my personal favorite class, I teach Find Your Strength Yoga, and it is the hardest class that we offer here. It is all about kind of tapping into that inner strength that we all have and using it to our advantage in our yoga practice. There's never been a time where I've been like, I do not want to do this anymore. I think my interest just keeps growing with the more knowledge that I gain from it and the more I see how yoga helps people.
I find that yoga helps me, helps my balance, and it just helps my mental state. Like if I'm upset or, angry during the week, you just come to yoga and just forget about everything and clear your mind.
Namaste. See you at the studio.
Over the past month, the Forensics 2 class, along with Materials Tech class, have been involved in a cross-curricular classroom activity. The two classes built small houses, then with help from the Harrison City Volunteer Department, the houses were burnt so that the forensics class could investigate. Dylan Cleland and Michael Shuley caught up with those involved.
Over the past couple weeks here at Penn Trafford High School, two classes have teamed up for some cross-curriculum work. The Forensic Science 2 class and Materials Technology class have built 4x4 mini houses, which today they are going to burn. The Forensics 2 class will then investigate those fires.
It's just great to see a couple teachers get together, plan a lesson that kind of goes between our technology, our STEAM department, as well as our science department with the forensics classes.
But what we decided to do is we just took the theory of fire investigation into the hands-on nature of materials tech, and we're very fortunate that Mr. Crompton welcomed us into his classroom.
Well, our students worked together with my materials class and Mr. Rocco's Forensic Science 2 class to build scaled rooms, roughly half scale. And my students' involvement was to teach his students how to frame and hang drywall, which is one of the activities that we've already done in the class.
Pretty fun. It was pretty interesting just to have like a bunch of 2x4s and like turn it into like the room that we have, and like how to decorate it. We learned a lot about, like, even though I'm just building it, we learned about how to find the fires and like more about fires than we like did before, and it's pretty interesting just to like have everything just come together.
Definitely you can see the type of smoke and the type of flames. You could see how the fire kind of progressed and its growth throughout.
You can really see how like the fire destroys everything, and like how not a lot of stuff is going to stay normal after a fire.
I think the event today was a very good learning experience for the students. It got them to actually see how a fire actually burns inside a room, and now they're going to investigate it next week, which ought to be pretty interesting.
We thought it went really well today. The fire department was really happy with what we did, and we're very fortunate that our students are going to develop reports, and then the fire department's going to come back and we're going to present those reports to the fire department.
I'm hopeful that the students gain a greater depth of understanding using this across the curricular approach.
With all three fires now out, it's up to the Forensic Science 2 team to investigate and see how they started. Reporting here from Penn Trafford High School, this is Dylan Cleland for PTV.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of What's Up Warriors. We'll see you next week for another show. I'm Emma.
And I'm Maria. Have a good weekend, PT, and we'll see you on Monday with a daily dose of Wake Up Warriors.